Do you want to know how to accelerate your relationships? Do you want to have amazing relationships? If yes, I want you to watch this video completely till the end. Have your pens and papers ready, take a lot of notes and apply them, the treasures which I'm going to share in today's video, into your relationships and make them bloom. Namaste, this is Sachin Hebar, founder of Self Healers Hub, and I'm on a mission to help 100,000 busy working professionals live a healthier, happier, and a more energetic life by accelerating their digestion using principles of Ayurveda. And one of the principle of Ayurveda, what it states in the ancient text is this: relationships are pillar of health. If you do not have good relationships, your health will not be good, because relationships will become a source of stress for you. And until and unless you are able to change that, that stress will always be there and will keep reflecting on your health. So today, through this video, I want to change that perspective, help you out on three treasures to accelerate your relationships. I don't want to confuse you with a lot of information. I'm going to give you three main treasures. In that, I'll be giving you some sub points so that you can take that and implement in your relationships and let them bloom and strengthen one pillar of your health. Amazing, right? Are you ready? Just type ready to start in the comments. Type out RTS, ready to start. Okay, so let's begin today's video. Okay, first one is really understand this very profoundly. Relationships are one of the pillar of your health. If you're not taking care of your relationships, your health will not be good. It's as clear and as simple as that. Okay, so that is the first point. Let's go to the next point. There is a very beautiful concept of marriage, and why marriage is given pedestal. Any relationship you take, just like giving you an example of marriage now, and so that you can understand that relationships through the lens of marriage. Okay, so you see, in marriage we are not choosing a particular person. If it's a love marriage, yes, you choose. If not, someone else chooses for you. But see the design of life, that you would many times get a person who would complete you. Yes, and then what happens is, you see, they are different, and you get programmed by wrong beliefs about relationships from others who have not understood relationships, from others who have not created amazing relationships, but they have got bad relationships and they're projecting that belief into you. They're telling that this is the belief, this is how relationship is. They're not ready to change and they're trying to make you also the same. So understand that you may have heard some wrong beliefs, like, relationships only last for 2 years, after that magic is gone. It's an ordeal, it's so difficult to take care of relationships. Yes or no? You would have heard this, in your daily life. And until unless you are changing those wrong beliefs, like, only 2 years the marriage will be good, then it will become boring. Or you may get, it's an ordeal, marriage is a big ordeal. You get so many jokes about it. And that has programmed you, and that's what you have reflected in your life. So stop believing these false beliefs. Understand that marriage is really beautiful. Understand relationships are really required for you. And only have a very limited close relationships, and don't have too many close relationships, and then you have to live up to every judgment of all the close relations. So you cannot, right? So always have very small close circle. Okay, always have a small close circle so that you don't pick all the wrong beliefs out there. Okay, so really relationships are beautiful. Okay, so break these wrong beliefs you have about the relationships. First point. Okay, you understood that? Move on to the next point. In many relationships, you have to understand these five fingers are not equal, right? It's not. You have to understand and digest this fact. But unfortunately, we expect everyone to be the same. You expect that this person should be like this, but he or she is not like this, and you try and focus so much of energy to change that person. And when they change, you feel like, oh no, she's not the same person, or he is not the same person I was with. Correct or not? You feel that way. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. Everyone has their own perceptions. Please understand that. And when you understand, you'll get that peace. When you understand, you will actually respect that relationship a lot better. And you will feel empathetic, because then you realize why they are doing like that, why that perception has come to them. That you need to understand. That you need to understand. For example, maybe your wife likes to choose a shirt for you. Maybe in her family, that's how they have done for her, right? But you don't like it, right? You don't like it. But does not mean she does not love you or she wants to irritate you. That's not the intention, right? That's not the intention. The intention is for her to show the love the way she was meant to show. Okay? But you are expecting in another way, right? You cannot be loved by everyone the same way. You see, your father or mother may have loved you in a one way, and you expect from your other relationship that they also should love you the same way, but they won't. But they will not, because their definition, their perception, their view of love will be completely different. Yes, it will be completely different. And that is why you cannot expect that they will love you the way you want to be loved. They will not. They will love you the way they know how to express, and you got to accept and enjoy that. Maybe your father, by teasing you or by giving you some taunts, that's his style of loving you. So it does not mean he does not love you, right? The mother may not do it like that. Mother may give you encouragement, give you the positivity. That's her style. Everyone has their own unique style. So that's why five fingers are not equal. And that is the sub point. Everyone cannot love you the way you want to be loved. They will love you in their own way. Beautiful, right? So everyone loves you. Don't feel like no one is loving you in the relationships. They are, but they're only loving the way they know how to love. Amazing, powerful. Let's go to the next point. 80-20 rule. Yes, the famous Pareto principle, apply it in relationships. 80% of the time in inconsequential small things, you can do it for the happiness of the next relationship. Right? Maybe like your father wants you to go for a walk and you can oblige. Maybe your mother wants you to come to the vegetable market to take vegetables, you can oblige. Correct or not? These are all small things. But in the big things, big consequential things like investment, like career, yes, in those cases, you need to put your flag down and say, yes, I want to make a decision here. Don't flip it. Don't flip. Only 20% of the time you will listen to the other, and 80% only yours. You'll become very dominant or toxic, offensive. That's not going to work out in any relationship. 80% of the time, listen and do it for the happiness of others and find happiness there. 20% in the major things, you take the decision. And that's how that beautiful relationship will happen, right? You see, the opposite relationship will have a different view of life, and when you see that view of life, you may get a new idea, you may get a new perception. That's the beauty, right? That's the beauty of life, or else it will become boring. If the person or the opposite relationships is exactly as the way you want them to be, it will become boring. Really, I'm telling you, it will become boring. So don't have that fire, right? Both of you should understand each other, and but you should be unique. You cannot, if one person expects you to be like one person, if you don't be like that, you're a different person. You cannot be that person. You cannot become like that. Okay, understand it. So all five fingers are not equal. So by understanding that, you'll get so much peace. And everyone cannot love you the way you want them to be loved, or everyone cannot love you the way you want to be loved, because everyone has their own way and style. Thirdly, 80-20 rule in your life, please apply that in your relationships. Small things in 80% of the time, you oblige to the opposite relationship, and major decisions you take. So that in the major decisions when you take, like investment, like careers, like where to buy the groceries, from major decisions in your home, when you're able to take, that's good. Then your self-image is also protected, right? But you don't listen only, you won't do anything for the happiness of other relationship, then it will be very difficult. So use this 80-20 rule. Okay, use the 80-20 rule. So if you don't use the 80-20 rule, what will happen? You'll become a doormat. So 20% of the time you should take care of yourself. Okay. The three magical words what will help you in any relationship is I understand you. Okay, that's what you need. Those three words are what you need. I understand you. When someone is sharing just this, I understand you, will really help them, because they are sharing because they want to be understood, they want to be cared or given attention. Yes. So these are the three magical words. Okay, so let's now revise it. First, there's a very beauty in marriage. So break your wrong beliefs about relationships. Like relationships are always gone after 2 years. Marriages won't work well after 2 years. The magic is gone. Stop believing all this. Okay. And then there are many beliefs like this in your system, which is just coming onto you, or maybe your mother and father have put that belief into you, and that is what is coming into your marriage. So stop doing that. Stop believing all the wrong beliefs and construct your own beliefs about marriage. So you see, every relationship is under construction always. That is the beauty of it. Every relationship is under construction always. So that is the beauty of it. Understand, five fingers are not equal. And that brings us to the next point: is everyone cannot love you the way you want to be loved. Okay, that's not possible. Okay, 80-20 rule, apply 80% of the time. Do something for your happiness of the relation, like wife or father, mother, son, daughter, anyone. Okay, 80% of the time you do it for their happiness. Take decisions for their happiness. 20%, the major decisions, you take it so that you also protected and you're not becoming a doormat. Finally, understand the three magical words in a relationship is I understand you. Amazing. Type out CUH. Clear until here. If you got it, if you got how to accelerate your relationships and you'll apply these three treasures, type CUH. Clear until here. And if you love this content, I invite you to my next masterclass, which is 3-hour 3HR GDM. Just go to this link, bit.ly 3HR GDM. Yes, and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you are watching this on YouTube or Instagram, hit that like button and comment CUH clear until here, so that you understood this concept. Yes, and the links are in the description of the video of my next Gaddi Talks masterclass and my Facebook groups. Okay, I'll invite you to jump into that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Namaste. Until we meet again, be healthy, be happy, and be unique. Bye bye.